Shall we praise the Lord?
Praise the Lord.
Shall we praise the Lord?
Praise the Lord.
Good morning, church, or good afternoon, church. Once again, it is a great opportunity to stand on the pulpit before the people and before God to give a short word of encouragement. I want to just take time and greet everyone again. Yourself, the congregation, all the leaders, deacon, musicians, worship team, my wife, and evangelist who's coming all the way from the US of A. Welcome. The nugget I'm going to share with you this morning, how it came about. A couple of months ago, my wife and I, we went to a leaders conference, and after that conference, something was dropped into my spirit, and it remained there. And when Bishop asked me to do the nugget, the subject that I'm going to speak about is what I think is in season to actually talk about. This morning, I'm going to talk to you about the servant's heart. Now, in everyday life, servants are police officers, soldiers, shop assistants, civil servants, waiters, butlers, or anyone who does a service for others. Now, looking in the kingdom, we too, as followers of Christ, are by default supposed to be servants. I'm going to go to the book of Mark. You don't need to turn into it. But in the book of Mark 10:35, it reads, "For even the Son of Man did not come to be served, but to serve and to give his life a ransom for many." As a reflection of who we are supposed to be by reflecting our purpose, it's not just to do Sundays, or Fridays, or Mondays, or Tuesdays, and we pay our tithes, and then we come back again. There is more to be a servant in the house of God. Amen. We are supposed to be an emulation of who He is every day, everywhere. By giving is so much than just monetary. Yeah. The church, yes, we need the money to pay the bills, the rent, the fund, all the resources, but there is more to it. So yes, we still need your monetary giving. God, at this time and always, but especially in this season, which is the end time, where time is desperate, God is looking for people and workers to build His church. Now, the vision will be given to the head. And very often, what has been given to the head is bigger than them to be realized into the natural. Mm-hmm. Example, Gareth Southgate is currently the England team football manager. Can he win the World Cup on his own?
Yes.
Thank you, God. Harry Kane was the captain of England, and he received his instruction directly from Gareth. Can Harry win the World Cup by his own? No. Let me just take you back now to when God gave Moses the instruction to build the Ark of the Covenant. God gave Moses a specific blueprint with specific instruction on how to build the Ark. Now, Moses would have done it on his own, as the project given to him required people to be involved. As with Nehemiah and the wall, and Noah and the ark. When God appoints someone to do something for His glory and purpose, He will always send the resources.
That's true.
Moses gathered people and shared the vision given by God. If you just turn with me to the book of Exodus 35. Let me know when you get there. Okay. Now, Exodus 35, verse 4. And Moses spoke to the congregation of the children of Israel, saying, this is the thing which the Lord commanded, saying in verse 5, take from you an offering to the Lord. Whoever is of a willing heart, let him bring it as an offering to the Lord. One with gold, silver, bronze, and so on and so on. Now let me just go back to verse 5 again. All the objects mentioned in verse 5, the gold, silver, and etc. Today, that will be the physical resources that's required. So the manpower, the time, the effort, and the sacrifices that we have to give. If I was to jump to, well not if, if we jump to verse 10, and verse 10 says, all who are gifted artisans among you shall come and make all that the Lord has commanded. Now at this time, this goes beyond just body count and resources. The text is not referring to willing servants with specialist gifts to come and take care of areas within the ministry or the project or whatever God has assigned to their visionary. For example, teachers, keyboard player, IT department, worship leader. So key people who are going to lead their different divisions within the actual ministry. Let's jump to verse 20, still in Exodus. And in verse 20, it says, and all the congregation of the children of Israel departed from the presence of Moses after they have received the instruction, the vision from the visionary. Then everyone came whose heart was stirred, and everyone whose spirit was willing, and they brought the Lord's offering for the work of the tabernacle of meeting, for all its service and all the holy garments. They came, both men and women, as many had a willing heart. Now I'm going to jump back to verse number 5. And whoever is of a willing heart, let him bring it as an offering to the Lord. Whoever is of a willing heart. Willingness here is a key word. Whoever is of a willing heart, let him bring it as an offering to the Lord. Now, if you've been asked to give yourself as a living sacrifice, and I'm not talking about committing suicide for the church or going and blow yourself up, but a living sacrifice as a servant. If, as a servant, when asked, could you please serve the ministry by, for example, sweeping the pulpits every Sunday? If you had a willing heart, or a willing heart will do it with gladness, without the huffing and puffing. Because it is an honor. It is an honor to serve in His church. Your heart will be so willing that you'll be willing to give extra. So you won't be just sweeping, you also polish the floor, even mop over there. You know, you'll be happy to serve. You are serving the Lord. I was going to say, because God loves a cheerful giver. So you're not just giving it the offering, but also of yourself. So be cheerful when you're serving. Now, to demonstrate Jesus' willingness to serve to his disciple, Jesus lowered himself and washed his disciples' feet. Jesus came to earth not to be served, but to serve. And when you're serving, there is no job too small or too great, no matter who you are. For example, I believe it's in the Navy's mess where all the officers are. I don't know if any of you know, maybe Pastor Michael knows. Within the actual mess cabin, everyone is equal. From the captain to the, I don't know, lieutenant, marshal, whoever they are all equal. There is no one above no one. The only time where the captain has to assume his position is if there is a battle. Then the captain gives the order and everyone has to follow and so on. Amen. I just have to drop that in there. If we don't have that willingness to serve with gladness or without consistency, then I have to say, let's please check ourselves and ask ourselves, have I got a servant's heart? Am I a reflection of the Son of Man who did not come to be served, but to serve and give his life as a ransom for many? Because we are supposed to be a true reflection of who he is.
That's right.
Now, I'm not saying that serving in the kingdom means all the duty that we carry out to keep the ministry in operation, but those of you who have been appointed should be glad. Those of you who have been asked, you should be glad, and you should always give your very best. Just going to turn the table around now. Can someone tell me how long was the disciples with Jesus? That's it. Thank you for that. Everyone's awake. That's good. Now, during that time, Jesus imparted his ways onto them. He taught them about love, forgiveness, peace. Just to jump forward, 3 days after he was crucified, he returned to them and told them about the gift they were to receive from the Holy Ghost. Amen. The disciples, his servants, were tasked to go into all the world and preach the gospel. Mark 16:15. Hallelujah. And as servants, after they have received the instruction, and as servants of Christ, they went to places with willing hearts to serve the Father. Many were persecuted and killed in service. In today's time, like in the British Army, when you go above and beyond the call of duty, even when you die, you will receive a medal for your service and your rendered. After they were gone, others carried on with the work. Started with 12, 120, and many others followed for centuries, not just for a season, or not just when the Son of Man was there. They carried on the work. The mission to spread the gospel is still going on today. We here, that's what we are still doing. And all our brothers and sisters in other ministry, they are still carrying on with the mission. Now, us here, from the time we said yes to Jesus, we all became servants. And there are many ways that we can serve. Don't think it's the wrong way, but just coming to church and sit down for your offering is not good enough. We need to do the word. We need to live the words. We need to do what Christ would have done. And please don't allow small distraction to get in the way. Football is not a problem. Other religions are not a problem. What the devil is doing should not be a distraction, as we have the tools to deal with his attacks. And that tool is the words, and we can apply it anytime. I want to leave you with a note from the author, John Wesley. And he wrote, I don't know when this was written, but he wrote, "Do all the good you can, by all the means you can, in all the ways you can, in all the places you can, all the time you can, and to all the people you can, and as long as you can." As I come down, I'm going to ask everyone if you could please turn to Galatians 6. And in your own time, read verse 10. So Galatians 6, in your own time, read verse 10. That's my nugget. Thank you.